My name is Gerdes, and this is the Daily Brief. So more than 1,000 invaders are off the battlefield overnight. They're down 8 tanks, and again, replacement is 3 per day, so that was a good day. And again, by Sunday, you'll be over the 400,000 killed or wounded mark. Okay, overnight, Ukraine shot down only 16 out of 23 Shahed drones. Again, low on anti-aircraft weapons, trying to use electronic means, not as successful as they'd like to be. The big news was that the U.S. Senate actually passed $95.3 billion aid package for Ukraine and Israel, despite attempts to slow it down. And I know that there are some of you railing against, and I understand why, against Republicans who are trying to slow that down. But I want you to understand, these Republicans voted with it. Okay, so it's not all Republicans writ large, but it is Republican opposition in the way. And the trick is going to be in the U.S. Senate. U.S. Speaker rejects Senate's Ukraine aid bill as it's written, so they're going to have to go back and negotiate again. I'm not sure how they're going to bridge this gap or what they're going to do, but again, there's a process where it didn't work this first time, so they came back to the second time, and then they're going to have to negotiate something here and keep working at it. I'm still optimistic that something will come. It might be slower than we liked. It is slower than we liked, but something will come. Okay, next story. Tucker Carlson is still, the fly in the ointment. The Ukrainian government canceled elections and killed an American journalist, he said. I shot some video about this yesterday that I'll put out, I guess, tomorrow. Congress is about to send them another $60 billion. J.D. Vance is trying to stop it. Okay. So I talked about all of that already here, and you'll see this video shortly. But the trick is, I said that Tucker is not really influencing anyone who's not already largely under his sway, like Tommy Tuberville. He's a senator from Alabama. Putin is open to peace, but D.C. warmongers want to prolong the Ukraine conflict. He was in an interview. Russian President Vladimir Putin is open to peace, but D.C. warmongers want to extend the conflict in Ukraine, Senator Tommy Tuberville, Republican of Alabama, said, explaining why he opposes the $60 billion aid package for Ukraine. Quote, Vladimir Putin wants out of this. You heard that on Tucker Carlson, unquote, Tuberville told Fox Business Larry Kudlow during an appearance on the network on Monday. Okay, so like he's saying, he's just repeating Tucker, but he was already going to repeat Tucker. He was already in that camp. I don't think the interview really helped anyone outside of that sphere. It bolstered them, but that's about all that it did. Meanwhile, while that's happening, Russia is gaining the upper hand in Ukraine, according to the Norwegian intelligence chief. And why? What's going on? Russia's receiving military support from North Korea, Iran, Belarus, China. Stones adding that China has not supplied arms, but machines, vehicles, electronics, spare parts. Extensive Western weapons aid would be needed for Ukrainian forces to be able to defend themselves and regain the initiative in the conflict. And here we are doing what we're doing. It's pretty sad to watch. It will get done. It'll take longer than it was supposed to. Okay. Thank you for the time. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, and the coffees. And thank you for being the kind of person that cares about Ukraine.